Namaste, and welcome to Beginning Yoga. My name is Lisa Barrett, and I'm joined in the studio today by Donna and by Steve. Today's class is going to introduce you to Vinyasa Yoga. This is a very popular form of yoga, characterized by breath-synchronized movement that literally flows, giving the sequences a dance-like quality, making them rigorous, challenging, and a whole lot of fun. So I hope you'll roll out your mat and join us now. We are going to use some blocks today. We each have 2 foam blocks. If you don't have foam blocks, you can use 2 hardbound books without these slippery sleeves on them. And if you don't have books, you can practice the whole sequence today without anything. But they will help you step forward and back to downward facing dog. So let's get started. We're going to begin today seated in a cross-legged position, Sukhasana. So taking a moment to set the ankles under the knees and feeling the sitting bones rooting down on your blanket or on your mat, and then taking your hands to your knees or thighs. Grow the spine nice and long, nice and tall, and then allow the shoulders to relax down and slowly blink the eyes closed. And just turning your attention inward for a few breaths. Feeling your torso expand in all 4 directions on the inhale, and gently contract back on the exhale. Staying nice and relaxed, focused on your breath. Beginning to deepen the inhales and lengthen your exhales. We'll take about 6 to 7 more breaths here. Sitting nice and tall the whole time. And when your mind begins to wander, and it will, just think of your thoughts as clouds and let them drift past the landscape in your mind. Just 2 or 3 more breaths. Enjoying this quiet time before the practice. And then gently bowing your head forward. Very slowly blink the eyes open, allowing them to adjust to the light and to refocus for just a moment, and then lifting the gaze forward. With an inhale, sweep your arms out to the side and up overhead, and as you exhale, start to pivot to your right, and bring your left hand across your right knee, and your right hand behind you on the mat, or maybe slip it into the inner left thigh. And then inhale, get nice and tall. And as you exhale, twist to your right, taking the gaze where it's comfortable. And one more breath like that. Inhale, tall, staying very open across the collarbones, and twist. And with an inhale, looking forward, coming all the way back around. Inhaling the arms out and up again. And exhale, twisting to your left. And then right hand comes across the left knee, left hand behind you, or slipping it to the inner right thigh. Inhale, nice and tall. And exhale to twist. Inhale, tall. Exhale to twist. And then looking forward and unwinding all the way back to center. Let's switch the cross of the legs. Rooting down through your sitting bones, lifting up through the crown of the head, and inhale the arms up and overhead again. As you exhale, we're going to move into a forward fold, so hinging at the hips, Reaching out in front of you, placing your hands on the floor, lengthening your spine, crown of the head. It's just draping towards the floor. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. With each inhale, get a little longer. With each exhale, surrender just a bit more. Let's take 2 more breaths. Creeping your fingers forward, and yet keeping your sitting bones rooted onto your blanket or mat. Last full breath. Staying for the exhale. And with your inhale, slowly walk the hands all the way back in. Bring yourself to upright, and we're going to make our way onto our backs. So removing any blanket, and then coming down onto your back, and draw the knees into the chest. Maybe a little wobble side to side to massage your low back. And then we're going to come into happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. So maybe reaching down for your shins, your ankles, or maybe the outer edges of your feet. Keeping the feet flush with the ceiling, relax the inner groin and allow the knees to melt down towards the armpits. Try to keep the collarbones open so your chest is very broad as you breathe. And then notice if the lower spine kind of lifted off of the floor. See if you can root the tailbone back down towards the floor. Take another full breath here. And then go ahead and keep the right knee in your happy baby pose. Release the left foot to the floor. And then taking the right knee out to the side, pivot the hip open and place the outer edge of your right foot on top of your left thigh. Very important to keep the left foot and ankle firm and engaged. The right knee moving forward. And then we're going to reach the right hand through this little number 4 window we've created and clasp hands behind the left thigh. Right knee is still moving forward, right foot still flexed, and then start to bend the elbows and draw the legs closer. Relaxing the shoulders back down onto the floor. Big outer hip stretch on the right side. So this should not feel any pain in the knee. A big stretch in the outer hip. Let's take one more breath. And then slowly release. Bring your knees back into your chest just for a second. And then we're going to come right back into happy baby. So shins, ankles, or outer edges of feet, bringing your elbows to the inner knees. Soles of the feet flush to the ceiling. Relaxing the knees down. And then we'll move into our figure 4 on the second side. So releasing the right foot to the floor, pivoting left knee out, open the hips, set the outer edge of left foot on top of right thigh, left knee forward, left foot engaged and flexed, reach through, clasping hands behind the right thigh. Staying open across the collarbones, stretching that outer left hip. Good. Just another breath or 2. And then slowly release. Bringing both knees back into the chest. Releasing both feet to the floor and extending the legs forward. Take the arms up and overhead. Give yourself a nice long stretch. And then rolling over onto your belly. We're going to set up for Sphinx pose. So bringing the forearms out in front of you. Elbows a little in front of shoulders, forearms a little wider than the shoulders. Legs are extended back and the tops of the feet are pressing down. Root down through your pubic bone and then draw the shoulders away from the ears. Press your shoulder blades into the back and pull your palms and forearms towards you. You should feel a nice stretch in the frontal ribs, feeling the skin stretch across the ribs. We'll just take a couple more breaths here. If you'd like to, go ahead and float off the elbows just a little bit, keeping the shoulders moving down, keeping the heart reaching forward as the legs extend back. Nice. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, come all the way down. And bring your hands under your shoulders. Slowly press up to all fours and sit back on your heels for a moment. We're going to stretch out the ankles and the front of the shins. So making sure your feet are straight so that your heels aren't splayed out. Sitting bones are right on top of the heels. And then reach down, take your right kneecap with your right hand and start to pull, lift the shin, peel it up off of your mat. The top of the foot and shin area, ankle area should feel a nice stretch. And slowly release. And then moving to the other side. Picking up the left knee, peeling the shin off of the floor. And slowly release. Very nice. Let's come back to tabletop. Find your blocks and set them at the front of the mat. Making sure they are at their lowest level and that they are all on the mat, but leaving a space in between as to step forward. And then taking your knees under your hips, shoulders are roughly over your wrists. Let's take a couple dog and cat stretches. So inhale and arch. And exhale and round, drawing the belly in and up. Inhale and arch again. Exhale, round. And one more time, just like that. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral and tuck your toes and make your way to your first downward facing dog. Now, if the blocks feel a little unstable, like they might slip, shorten your stance just a little bit by bringing your feet a little closer to your blocks and hands. And then bend the knees, lift the hips, stretch them up and back. And then straighten the legs, way up on the tippy toes. Inhale here. As you exhale, draw the belly in, lower the heels towards the floor. Bringing your feet a little closer together. With an inhale, take your right heel up and back. And as you exhale, step it all the way forward between the hands, round the upper back a lot. Should be much easier with the blocks. So you're in a high runner's lunge, sinking down, lifting the chest up, and then getting lighter in the fingers on the blocks. And inhale, soften the back knee, hands to hips, peel the chest up away from the right thigh. When you feel nice and stable, hugging the outer hips in, squeezing the inner thighs together, take your arms overhead. Just a breath. Maybe starting to straighten that back leg a little bit. Inhaling. Exhaling, hands down to the blocks. Keep your left hand down and inhale, take the right arm up for a twist. Maybe gazing up towards your fingertips. Inhale here and exhale, hands back to the block, stepping all the way back to downward facing dog. With your inhale, come forward to plank. Now you may wish to keep your toes tucked or experiment with taking the tops of the feet to the floor. And with an inhale, lower the hips, lift the chest. Try to keep your shoulders right over your wrists and either come back to plank and tuck the toes, or better yet, see if you can roll up and over the toes, back to downward facing dog. And then inner edges of feet together. Inhale the left leg up and back. And exhale, rounding, bringing the knee towards your nose and stepping quietly between your hands. back to the high runner's lunge. So hips are sinking, chest is lifting. Right thigh is pressing up away from the floor, so very straight to begin with. And then softening the back knee, getting light in the fingertips, bringing hands to hips. Inhale, peel the chest up. When you feel stable, arms up and overhead. Maybe starting to straighten that back leg a little bit, maybe a lot. Inhale here, and exhale, hands to the mat, or to the blocks. And then inhale the left arm up for a twist. And with an exhale, both hands on the blocks. See if you can step all the way back to downward facing dog. Inhale for plank, and we'll move through our upward facing dog. So maybe staying on tuck toes, maybe tops of the feet. Inhale, hips lower, chest lifts. Try not to crunch the low back, lift the heart. And exhale, making your way back to downward facing dog. One more breath here. And then soften the knees, walking the feet forward to the hands. Inhale halfway up, keeping your fingers on the blocks. Lift the chest. And exhale to fold. And again, inhale, lift the chest halfway up, long flat back. And exhale to fold. With your inhale, circle the arms out and up. Come all the way to standing, leaving your blocks on the mat. And exhale, hands down through heart center. Taking a moment here, and then releasing the arms to your sides. One round of half sun salute. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway up to extend the spine. Exhale, folding deeply. And with an inhale, circle the arms out and up and come all the way to standing. And then bringing the hands down to the heart. So let's move a little deeper into this vinyasa flow experience and see where we go. Inhale, reaching the arms out and up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway up to extend the spine. Exhale, hands on the block, step all the way back to downward facing dog. With your inhale, take the right heel up and back. And exhale, step it forward in between your blocks, in between your hands, and spin the back heel down. You're looking for the front heel to align with the middle of the back instep. And then notice if your right hip drifted out to the side, bring it back in to the midline of your mat. Root through the outer edge of your left foot, and with an inhale, cartwheel your arms up and into position for Warrior Two. Adjust your stance if you need to. And then gaze down at your right knee, make sure it's aligning over the second toe. Turn the right palm up. Taking reverse warrior, so right arm reaches up to the ceiling, left hand glides down the back of your left leg. And if this feels nice and you feel that wonderful length in the right side of the body, then start to take the arm behind you, reaching it toward the back of you. Big side bend here, but notice that that right knee is going to want to cave in. Keep pressing it back over that second toe. And now slowly draw the right knee straight. Reverse triangle. Lots of length in that right side. And as you inhale, come all the way to upright, moving into triangle pose. So right hip kind of dips under the left, reaching out with the right arm and placing the hand on your shin, or you do have a block here. You can set on a higher level if you like, and reaching the left arm up, maybe taking the gaze up towards your left fingertips. Taking one more slow breath here. And then gazing down. Tracking the right knee over the second toe, we're going to return to Warrior Two. Taking a deep inhale. Good, strong poses, everyone. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down onto your blocks, which are now at the same level. Good. Spin off the back heel, step back to plank pose. And again, we're going to take upward facing dog. So maybe flipping the tops of the feet over. And inhale, chest lifts, hips lower. And exhale, perhaps rolling all the way over the toes. Give it a try. Downward facing dog. Couple breaths. And then bringing the inner edges of your feet together. With an inhale, lift your left heel up and back. Good. Try to sink that right heel into the floor. And exhale, stepping forward in between the hands. Spin the back heel down. Heel to instep alignment. And then notice if that left hip drifted out to the side. Bring it back to the center. Rooting down through the outer edge of your right foot. It's really an anchoring effect there. With an inhale, cartwheel the arms all the way up. And then maybe adjust the stance a little bit. Sinking into that left knee as it tracks over the second toe. Arms are reaching out, shoulders are relaxing down. Breath is smooth and deep. Turn the left palm up. We're going to reverse the warrior, but keep noticing where that knee wants to go. Keep it back over the second toe as you reach the left arm up. Right hand glides down the back of the right leg. Taking another full breath here. And then drawing the front knee straight, keeping the kneecap pointing towards the front of your mat. Feeling all that wonderful length in the left side. Good. Coming to upright. Let the left hip dip under the right, reaching out for triangle pose. Getting very long in both side bodies, and eventually left hand to the shin, or maybe to your block. Right arm reaches up. Maybe the gaze lifts. And then looking down. Bend the front knee, track it over the second toe. Come all the way back to warrior two. Slowly cartwheel the hands down. Spin off the back heel. And step back to downward facing dog. Good. Coming forward, go ahead and lower your left shin to the floor. Maybe about a foot away from your left wrist. Spin the sole of the right foot down. And you're trying to align your right foot with your left shin and your left hand, maybe on the block, maybe on your mat. And then see if you can bring your hips forward to the right side of the mat and take your right arm up for balance. It's a little tricky. Maybe taking the gaze up for a moment. Very nice. Keep breathing. And exhale, lower the right hand. Come back to plank and lift up to downward facing dog. Taking a breath here. And then we'll move to the other side. So lowering the right shin down. Spinning the sole of the left foot down. So left foot, right shin, and right hand. And you can bring the block a little closer. Good. And then keeping the belly engaged, maybe taking that left arm up, stacking the left shoulder on top of the right. Good. Maybe taking the gaze up as you breathe. Very nice. And then go ahead and lower the left hand onto the block, come back to plank pose and downward facing dog. Slowly walk the feet forward to the hands. And inhale halfway up to extend the spine. Exhale to fold deeply. And again, inhale halfway up, extend the spine. Keeping the weight in the toe mounds, not all of it in the heels. Exhale, fold. With your inhale, circle the arms out and up. Come all the way to standing. Palms will touch overhead. And exhale, hands down through heart center. Go ahead and move your blocks off to the side. And then come back to the front of your mat. Bring your feet hip width apart. And then reach your arms forward. Palms facing each other. Start to bend into the knees. Placing the weight now in the heels, coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. Slowly lowering, a little more, a little more. See if you can keep your heels down. If that's going to be impossible, bring your fingertips to the floor and make your way all the way down onto your mat. And then cross your legs. Come back to Sukhasana. Taking your left hand outside your left hip on the floor. Take your right arm up. Another little side stretch. Inhale here as you exhale. Bend over to the left. Keeping the right sitting bone rooted. And then inhale all the way back up. Right hand outside of right hip. Inhale the left arm up. Taking it to a side bend right. And inhale all the way back to center. Taking your arms out and up overhead. Palms touch. Bring them down through heart center. Hands right in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Taking a moment here to reflect on your practice and to silently express gratitude for your health and well-being today, tomorrow, and always. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope you'll tune in again really soon. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste.